We have great news.
I haven't got a live yet.
All right, okay.
Give this a few seconds to catch up.
We're on. We're live. Welcome, everyone, to Oxford Downs Cricket Club. I'm delighted to say that even though it's still grey and a bit drizzly and a bit dank, the umpires and the captains have decided that we are going to crack on. So Oxford Downs have won the toss. I have no idea how many overs it is, but it's probably about an 80 over day. Well, Matt, my trusty assistant, is going to find out how many overs it is. But the run-ups are being marked, and we have action. It doesn't look like a June day after the week we've had, a blistering sunshine and tropical temperatures. It's now miserable. So I've just been told by Matt that we have a 73 over game. I don't know how's that split. Do you know how that's split?
Actually, it's 83 because they told me what it was. It's 43-40.
43-40, which added together comes to 83, Matt, not 73. That's okay. I'll do the math. And
Oh, you're good at that.
and the umpires, coated up, hatted up, are striding purposefully out to the middle. Everyone's had a very good lunch. Everyone's been watching the rerun of the first round of the village knockout victory against Langford. And there's a lot of rain in the air still, you can feel it. But the decision's been made, and if the rain doesn't get any worse than this, we will carry on playing. But the umpires will have to, at some stage, decide whether it's too wet to continue playing.
I think if they start, that's a great thing. That I've been told they can actually play until 8 o'clock to get a game in. So the main thing is starting, and as the rain just starts again.
Yeah,
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I think we would need floodlights if we were playing at 8 o'clock on a day like today.
It is just starting to rain again, isn't it?
It is starting to rain. It's almost as if someone up there is taking the mickey out of us. Wouldn't blame the batsmen for taking their time in coming out, but they are striding out. Costa Corner is beginning to work. Is trying to work out where to go, and Costa Corner is actually inside the pavilion at the moment, which shows you how miserable it is. Looks like we're going to have Loz opening from the far end, the chapel end. The rain is, and the umpires are already conferring. I have a feeling that they may all be turning around and going straight back off. But that's just me being pessimistic. And if they do go straight off, I don't think they are going to come back. Batsmen are still walking out. Fielding side are all ready to go. The umpires are waving.
Unbelievable. Why couldn't it just held off for 10 minutes?
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
Because that.
And everyone's now going to walk off. And the covers are going to have to come back on. Loz has done a practice run to no avail.
Yeah, the covers are coming back on. I think that might be the final nail in the proverbial coffin. What do you think, Bear?
Well, the trouble is, it's going to do this on and off for the rest of the day now. So we either decide we're going to play in it and just hope that we get more dry periods than wet periods, or we just call it a day. George is giving the benefit of his experience to the umpire. Pointing upwards, yes, that's where the rain comes from. Stumps have been taken.
Thing is, it doesn't look any clearer from the direction of the cloud
It's
travel.
grey
at the moment.
everywhere.
It's just
Everywhere,
grey.
everywhere you look, it's grey and miserable. So, do we have any listeners at the moment? We have 5. To the
7.
7 listeners that we have. Oh yeah, 7 listeners. This could be the final rights, although the fact that the covers are coming on with vigour means that there is still hope that a game might happen. Just shows you what a finely tuned exercise this is.
Here comes the cover train. Choo choo. So Bear's got his selection of fruit as always. Got grapes. What else you got, Bear?
I've got raspberries, strawberries, grapes. No indeterminate fruits that we don't know what they are.
I always enjoy those.
I did have pomegranate the other day. Pomegranate seeds, they're a bit weird.
Yeah.
Pomegranate. I don't really understand. I don't really understand what the purposes of those. They just
Kind
get
of like.
stuck in your teeth, don't they?
Mm. All right. Wouldn't be my first choice. They're all right in kind of a mixed salad.
Yeah, I guess so.
A bit of a surprise when you get one in the palate because it's crunchy, more crunchy than a normal fruit. So yes, here comes the cover train. We'll stay with you for a minute or two longer.
Yep.
I probably will keep the camera rolling until I'm absolutely certain there's going to be no play, and then at least you can see what's going on. But I'm just going to, we could burble along here.
What we can do, Loz still has the ball in his hand and is still pacing it up and down at the start of his run-up, although the covers are on.
It is actually easing off again now, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's just changed angle. I don't think. I think it's instead of coming straight down on top of our gazebo, it's just the wind's picked up a little bit and it's going slanting across.
I think you're right. Yes, it is the same. Still coming down with the same vigour. There's Graham Coates. 2's bowling first at Eastocks with 30 for 1 off at 12.4 currently. Well, what's the weather like there, Graham? Then I guess it's all right. How odd. I guess the further west.
Where do Eastocks play? Down the Iffley Road somewhere? Down the Cowley Road?
Cowley Road. I think it's a university ground, I think.
Yeah. Well, obviously, nice weather in Oxford. Well done, you lot. Who's got the wicket? Perhaps you could tell us. 33 for 2. Who's got the wickets?
I think G scoring today. Well done, G, for scoring.
Yeah. What a club man.
Yeah.
Bit worried about Ted out there getting rheumatism.
You think so? Trench foot.
Yes.
All the players are still out on the field. There's another discussion going on in the middle with the umpires. Slightly off camera to the right.
So news of my notorious co-commentator Barnes. He's in Sainsbury's at the moment, doing domestic stuff. So
he's rushing back. It's all going to be to no avail, I think.
Yeah, and he's rushing back because I've told him that we've got some rocky road bites which Matt has just spotted and is about to tuck into.
That's not fruit. It has got fruit in it. I've got raisins, I guess.
Does it? Is that part of your 5 a day? The raisins.
I don't really follow the 5 a day malarkey.
You can never eat too much fruit. You're not a fruit fan?
I quite like fruit. I prefer
chocolate.
Well,
lager. You prefer lager?
No, a cup of coffee with a bar of chocolate's one of my favourites. A picnic bar, a cup of coffee with a picnic bar, and it has got fruit in.
Yes.
Got some raisins.
That's got more raisins, yes.
And you get, at the moment in Asda, you get 4 for £1.
But aren't they a quarter of the size of the old picnic bars,
yeah,
which means you're just basically getting an old picnic bar in 4 bits?
Yeah, you're right.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
It's probably
what has happened to chocolate bars? I saw a Mars bar the other day. I didn't eat it, incidentally, but I saw a Mars bar the other day. They're absolutely tiny. It's like the mini ones you used to get in a big bag. That's where Mars bars have gone.
The the wind's picked up.
The wind has definitely. Well, that could be good news.
Yeah, I think that could be good news.
The wind has picked up. The only trouble is it's just blowing in more grey cloud at the moment.
I got all excited then.
It did, and we only have 12 minutes before it's end of game. So something's got to happen
It's
in
a
12
shame
minutes.
they hadn't played one over, even bowled one ball, because then it wouldn't matter that 2:30 limit.
Oh right. I think that may have been why Downs were very keen to get on with it.
He's hooking. He's looking. Not at the moment. I've got BT Sport. Oh, I haven't got BT Sport. No, we don't have BT Sport.
Just to clarify, we do not have BT Sport.
We have Sky Sports. I'm getting it mixed up. They're staying out there. It's a good sign. Umpires are to the right of the covers. You
they've
can't
not-
quite see them.
They've not written it off yet. I think obviously we have Big Tom Cosford is giving his views. George is giving his views, and with that kind of input, I can't see the umpires are going to have anywhere to turn other than to get the covers off. Feels as though it's getting lighter again now.
Says that, and it comes down a bit heavier. Don't say anything, Bear. Don't say anything.
Just one of those days, isn't it? Definitely windier.
It's coming from that direction, that's the thing, which doesn't look any better. The ground's still very firm. I would imagine it's a little bit greasy now because of the rain that we've had, but
George is suggesting that the covers might come off now.
there's certainly no puddles or anything on the playing surface anywhere.
But you're absolutely right, though. It's a game of cat and mouse now. We do need one over for it to become a game, and the time limit of 2:30 becomes irrelevant. If no balls are bowled, and George is walking off, Tom's walking off, they're shaking hands. That looks like they've called it off.
Yeah, looks like a done deal.
Lots of handshaking going on. Back to watch the US Open with a glass of something.
And I've got to take all the kit down. Bloody typical there.
Oh well. Thanks for nearly being my co-commentator today, Matt.
Thanks, mate.
Next time. When is our next home game?
I guess in 2 weeks' time it will be the Village Knockout on tomorrow. If you haven't booked your place on the coach, we still have a few places left if you want to come along. And that's it. Thanks, Bear.
Yep. Nice to see you.
Yep.
Cheers.
Guys. Bye.